Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Quinn here, and today we are going to be continuing part 2 of the Raptors rebuild with my dad. Hope you enjoy it. Without further ado, we will get straight into this video. Alright, so I think if we're going to sign someone, we probably should sign someone just to trade them away. We only have 8 million, so the best players available are Aaron Baines and the GOAT Alec Burks. You wouldn't understand that.
I like Aaron Baines.
Yeah, so do I.
Even though he's kind of older, like to keep him as a.
Is there someone with high trade value maybe down here?
Well, I don't know. Maybe trade Aaron Gordon and you keep Baines off your bench. He's like a.
Aaron Gordon did so good this year, though. Who's younger? They're all quite old. I'm gonna go Baines.
Sure.
All right.
Baines is kind of like a guy like Marcus Gasol. He's a big man who can pass and just kind of makes your team.
How many offers does he have? Baines has no offers, so I'm gonna cut his money.
Or maybe just do 2 years or something.
He declined it. That's a pretty good offer, but I'll give him a little bit more. I'll give him about 15. Player option. More than likely gonna sign here. Alright, we get Aaron Baines on a pretty cheap contract, only 7 million. I knew since he had no offers that we could get him. How much money do we have now? We have a minimum, that's it.
Well, let's save our money and just see if we can make a trade.
Alright, we'll go down to player progression, see what players got better and what players got worse. O'Shea Brissett accepts his qualifying offer. Gobert gets better. Oladipo stays the same. Fred VanVleet goes down to an 81. We need to trade him. Yeah. Everyone went up a little bit other than Fred went down. We'll be back at training camps in 1 second. Alright, so we have some things that we can upgrade players. I think our three-point shooting's a problem. Maybe upgrade Oladipo's three-point shooting.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we have any young guys that we should give potential to? OG?
Yeah, OG, because give us more reason, more ability to trade Warren at some point.
He didn't get better, but alright, should we also give that to Terrence Davis?
Yeah.
Alright, he didn't get better either. Alright, we will now advance to the next season, and we will probably make a few trades here, because we need to trade Fred VanVleet off the team, or he is going to keep regressing, because 2K makes him regress in 1 year. Alright, so trade Fred VanVleet, and who else?
Well, why don't we keep Aaron Baines, because he probably doesn't have a lot of trade value as a 33-year-old. Maybe trade.
I think he does. We'll just see how much he does.
Want to try trading 25-year-old Aaron Gordon?
One sec. He has decent trade value. Do you want? We'll just look at these first. There's Buddy Hield.
I think you have to get a point guard. You have to have somehow get a point guard back in return.
Yeah. I was thinking we could make a trade. We get Aaron Gordon and Fred VanVleet, and then trade them for Kemba Walker. What do you think about that?
Oh, 100%.
We do have first-round picks down here now.
Well, I don't offer them the first-round pick. See if they'll do it without the first round.
But they won't.
Oh, they won't?
No. Alright, who else could we give them?
You give them Davis and then have Beverly off your bench still.
Yeah. If they don't accept this, it's done. Alright. Kemba Walker is no longer possible to trade for. Anything for Westbrook? No. What other point guards could we trade for? We could trade for Chris Paul. but his contract's really big.
Yeah, let's not.
He only has 1 year though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be looking to go older that way.
No, you probably want a younger guy like DeJounte Murray. His trade value is too high. We could have traded for him at the start of the video, but now his trade value is too high. We could go for D'Angelo Russell. He gets better.
We just got a giant salary.
And if we couldn't do that trade for what's his name? Who do we try and trade for? Kemba Walker. This probably won't work. How much money? 1. Give me Naz Reid. Give you these 2 firsts. He's only a valuable asset. He's basically just as good as Kemba. What do you think about adding Terrence Davis with Leonard Wright? Doesn't matter, but do you want to try it?
I don't even like D'Angelo Russell.
No? Okay.
Like,
what point guard do you want to try and trade for then? We could try and trade for Kobe White.
because is he gonna go up in potential?
Yeah. It's lowering it right now, but in the future, it will get better. Alright, Bulls, Kobe White. We're not getting him.
What about somebody who's older like Damian Lillard?
Damian Lillard is a 95 overall, and he's basically
Oh, so no chance.
confirmed untouchable.
Good to know.
De'Aaron Fox has gotten really good. What about Markelle Fultz? What do you think about trading for him? Giving them back Aaron Gordon.
Sure, and then you still have to trade Fultz and Van Vliet or something. You still have the Van Vliet problem.
Yeah, I wish Van Vliet didn't get so bad so quickly. Alright, 19 million. Yeah, all these point guards are just so good now that I can't find any trades for them. What do you think we should do?
Well, what about just getting rid of Van Vliet for like a backup point guard and a first round pick, and then trying to trade the first round pick and the power forward for a point guard? Like,
Yeah, maybe.
can we trade Fred Van Vliet for like a Dennis Smith Jr. and something else?
This is what I was thinking. We do this deal, make Capella a power forward. He's going to be a 90 or an 89 overall. Then you trade Capella, and he will probably get you something pretty good.
Get a better point guard than Fred Van Vliet? Sure.
I just know how to do things like that in 2K, that they just give you their good players, because now technically Capella's our best player. See?
We'll go back. The Devontae Graham is a better player than your Fred Van Vliet in the first place.
And Tobias Harris. I'm going to keep looking through them. There's Kemba Walker.
What do you need to give up for?
And there's De'Aaron Fox.
I think De'Aaron Fox is the what?
There's Russell Westbrook.
No, because he's 31. De'Aaron Fox is a young player.
True. You want to go with De'Aaron Fox?
Yeah, because he's 22 years old compared to Kemba Walker, who's pushing 30.
Alright, so that really upgrades our point guard spot now. So we got De'Aaron Fox, Victor Oladipo, TJ Warren, Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert. And our bench is looking the same.
Other than we have 2 power forwards, so you could get rid of one of them. Or you got Baines and Gordon. You don't need 2 Aarons.
Well, Baines is a center.
Right, but I thought you were only doing a 9-man rotation. Because it's an extra player that we didn't have last year.
No.
Unless you think the depth is going to help.
Well, it depends unless we don't need a backup point guard. Right now it shows we just don't have a backup point guard. Like, Davis can back up point guard if necessary. We could trade Beverly and Belitza with TJ Warren and maybe get that Tobias Harris.
Sure, I'd just rather have Patrick Beverly coming off my bench because I'd rather have a player that's not going to hurt me on defense.
So who would you rather trade, Baines or Gordon?
Well, who do you think would have more trade value?
Probably Gordon.
Okay, then trade Gordon.
Alright.
And what are we looking to trade him for?
I was thinking Tobias Harris. Chris Middleton. I think that's a deal.
Well, other than that, I guess it's not our money, but Chris Middleton.
Russell Westbrook?
Chris Middleton's owed $100 million.
Russell Westbrook?
Well, these guys are just dumping salary on us. So if you want to go
Look at how much salary we're giving them.
Well, we're giving them $60 million, and we're taking on 85 for 2 years.
We're really not taking on too much.
Do you really?
What do we need Westbrook for, though? He doesn't fit any positions. I say we go for Chris Middleton and Jeremy Lamb.
Yeah, that's $120 million, but Chris Middleton's a good player.
Yeah, you want to go for that?
Yeah, and then you may want to try to dump Jeremy Lamb's salary on a...
What about this instead? Not getting Jeremy Lamb salary for a second for Jaylen Brown.
Try that.
Alright.
Because we definitely don't need TJ Warren if we're getting...
Alright, so now we have a very good team of De'Aaron Fox, Victor Oladipo, Chris Middleton, Pascal, and Gobert.
It's a great starting lineup.
Yeah. Bench is very good as well.
Good defensively, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it better than the last lineup we had.
Obviously, yeah. Oladipo could be upgraded.
What do you mean by upgraded? To a better player?
Yeah. Like, we could try him in Belitza just to see. I'm not saying we have to do anything here. But Zach LaVine is a higher overall, but I think Oladipo is more player we need. Dinwiddie, he'd be a higher overall, but I know you don't really... That's so simple. Russell Westbrook being our starting shooting guard. Think about that starting lineup.
Yeah,
and then we just trade right back for Patrick Beverly.
Well,
I think that would make our team there.
Well, yeah, I guess it makes our starters better.
Yeah. And we only lose Beverly, and I know we can trade right back for him.
Yeah, or any other point guard.
Yeah, alright. That good?
Sure.
Alright. I know you don't love Westbrook, but now he's the best player on our team. And look at that starting lineup. De'Aaron Fox, Russell Westbrook, Chris Middleton, Pascal Siakam, and Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, no,
that's 5 possible All-Stars. I know probably only 2 of them will be because they're so stacked. But I think that's a really good starting lineup.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And our bench is pretty good too. We need
our bench is struggling.
We need to trade back for, or we need to trade for another point guard. That did cut our depth a little bit, but depth doesn't matter as much. What I was thinking is we go to free agency and you sign a guy here. Do I just sign Isaiah Thompson, trade him? Because we have no trade value. Pardon me? Trade value doesn't... what? Why are you signing? You're not going to get any better offers. Suit yourself. We'll pick up Kenneth Faried then. I know how much you love Kenneth Faried.
Yeah, he's a good rebounder. Good hustle guy.
Alright, Faried and Raul Neto. Jeremy Lamb. What position do we need? Point guard, right?
Yeah, backup point guard.
Not seeing anything here.
And TJ McConnell.
I was thinking we could just trade back for Beverly, though. What team did we trade him for on the Rockets? Is he still in the Rockets?
I don't know.
Will you be good to trade back for Beverly? Because I know you like Beverly.
Yeah, sure.
Beverly doesn't want to play for the Rockets. He used to play for the Rockets. You knew that, right?
Get rid of PJ Tucker.
I'm going to just go back here. Make PJ Tucker a small forward. And it'll just improve his trade value for us. Alright, so now we will try and do this trade with Tucker and Kenneth Reed for Patrick Beverly. Where are the Rockets? They're coming out. Alright, how much money? We need to give them 1 mil, but we technically need to give them 2 million. So we'll give them Sterling Brown. You don't care about Sterling Brown, do you?
No.
Now we're getting too many players. This is where that $1 million problem comes in. We may have to trade Baines to get him back.
Okay, well you can you keep Fareed? Or you just
No.
have
We'll need to trade all 3 of these guys. We'll be back in 1 minute. Alright, everyone, so we are going to do this trade. They do accept that, so we get Patrick Beverly back on the team here. So we just need 1 more player to fill out this lineup. Trading Raul Neto and Reggie Bullock. See what we can get from that. But I'll be back trying to find this trade in a minute.
Alright,
what do you think about this one? You think it's pretty good?
Well, I think we need depth at the big man, so
Do it?
sure.
Alright. And then what I usually do is I keep flipping them. So I make him a center. Or I make him a power forward and his rating goes up. Then you trade him again.
Yeah.
And it makes teams think he's better. Milwaukee? Why is Milwaukee so bad?
I'd take a first round pick and
Yeah, so would I, but there's Rashawn Holmes.
do you want Rashawn Holmes?
Not really. You want to do that pick? We are giving up pick 2, though. But that pick doesn't matter at all. This is Indiana's pick because we took, what's his name from them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It improves your pick.
Yeah. So
I guess we still don't have a big man other than Ilyasova.
Now we just need to trade Ilyasova in this first pick. Markkanen.
Sure. Take Markkanen off.
Take Markkanen and then trade whoever our power forward is.
We don't have one.
We don't?
No. So Markkanen, you're big off the bench, I think.
There's Derrick Rose too. But I think Markkanen's.
Yeah, take Markkanen. We need a big off the bench.
Alright. Yeah, so what's our team looking like now? Normal starting lineup. Markkanen, OG, Terrence Davis, and Patrick Beverly. That wraps it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So we'll be back in the middle of the season if we do bad, but honestly, I can't see this team doing bad. So we'll be back probably at the end of this season. Alright, so Giannis wins MVP. We go 61-21, much better than last season. Donta Ferguson on the Orlando Magic wins Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder wins Sixth Man. Kawhi wins Defense. Bruce Brown wins Most Improved.
I've always saw potential in him.
Really?
No.
Didn't think so. Okay, Nick Nurse, coach of us, the Raptors, wins Coach of the Year. I was confused what it said. 8 years, but he was on the bench. Look at his ratings. 99, 99, 99.
Yeah, he's a pretty good coach, I guess.
That's the best coach in the game. Other than the creator, Michael Stauffer, put himself as the best coach in the league. Anyone on our team? Nope. Rudy Gobert is on the all-defensive first team, I think that said. We are the 1 seed in the East. I'm pretty sure we should have the best record in the NBA. 61 wins is pretty good. You agree?
Yeah, no, that's a first seed kind of.
Yeah, shouldn't have lost a game to Orlando there, but we did, just like last year. We're up 1-0 against Philly, up 2-0 against Philly, 2-1. 3-2, 3-1 us, and we make it out in 4-1. Facing the team that eliminated us last year, the Boston Celtics. Don't even have to face Milwaukee, and we're still gonna lose. Wow, look at that. Why is Chris Middleton getting so less minutes? I say we take some minutes away. You agree?
Yep.
Markkanen needs minutes still, though. Give him 34. Gobert 34. Who's our best player? Westbrook. Pascal.
Right.
Technically, Westbrook's our best player.
It's a coin flip.
What do you mean?
We might win, we might lose.
Yeah. Simcast. Close game. Very close game. Alright, looking like we're going to take this one here to advance to the finals. I knew we would win that game. I didn't. I was terrified. Alright, facing the 4-seed Lakers. Don't even have to face Houston, but the Lakers still have Braun, and he kills the Raptors every time. 3-2 us, and we win the championship. Trust the process.
It was in the bag once we got Westbrook.
Really? You really don't like Westbrook? Look who won Finals MVP.
Well, it's because he does everything. He's a good rebounder.
He gets assists.
Good defensively, he gets steals.
There's a slight problem with his
scores.
3-point percentage, though.
No, but he does a little bit of everything. He's well suited to be a 2K player because he does a little bit of everything, and he does a lot of things well.
16% from 3, though. That's like Markelle Fultz worse bad.
Well, that's the only championship he's gonna win, so
true.
Good for him.
Alright, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, hit the like button and subscribe. It's been Quinn, and I'm out. See ya!